Alrighty, so we are back, guys. So this is the second part of the first part of the CineBench. So this one is going to cover the multi-cores. The reason why it had to be 2 minutes, not 2 minutes, it had to be two parts. I'm sorry about that. The reason why it had to be two parts is because, well, this video was originally going to be 30 minutes to 40 minutes, something like that. So I split it off to two parts, and I maximized the first video down to 7 minutes and this one down to 6. So as we're going forth, I'm going to select the multi-core option. Just wait until I get to that point. There we go. So now I've selected the multi-core option. You're going to notice a much faster response, like I said in the first video. Now, what I also did too is I grabbed my temp display and I dragged it over to my first monitor. And I also link the temp display towards the end of the video too, so if you need help setting that up, they'll be there as well. But I wanted to give you guys an idea of what my processor's dealing with, loading all this data all up at once. It's going a lot faster, granted, but I'm also using my i9 core processor at 100% versus what I was doing with the single core. Now the single core, it was doing about a good 25%, probably even less than that, considering this is a 16 core processor. And no, actually this is an 8 core, it just says 16 cores in another place. I could be wrong with that, don't hold me to that. But anyways, so I wanted to show exactly what this would do at the current rating that it's at. So I'm going to let this do its test, and then I'll meet you guys back at the end of the video again. Alrighty, so it looks like it's finishing up once again. We are getting towards the end of the test, and we see the full live picture, plus you can also see my processor cooling down after the long escapade of running. So it compared my processor with a bunch of other processors. It's comparable to a Threadripper, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool on my point of view. I mean, granted, this processor a couple years back was about $600 to $900. I got it from a pre-built and then started building from there. Alright, getting ready to the review part. This software is pretty good for it being free. Like I've said before, I've seen Linus Tech Tips, Jay's 2 Cents, and Gamer Nexus use the same exact software. It's completely free. It's great if you're building a computer or you're in the line of building a ton of computers or a set of computers, and you want to see what your processor can handle, what the stress load is going to handle, and how overall it's going to help with any future builds. With it being free, it does limit you to only 2 tests. You can only do a single core versus multi-core. And there's a bunch of different software out there that gives you more options than what is currently offered here. But where this is completely free, don't knock it until you try it, is basically what I'm saying. There are a lot more out there to give you more options and more data, but with this being a free software, you're pretty much golden. I mean, unless you don't mind spending money here and there for certain parts or certain test modules for your computer, then, you know, you can go that route too. But this video is just designed to give you an idea of what it's like to run this software. Is it great? Is it not great? And it gives you the kind of that idea before you have to try it out. I personally test this stuff on my personal PCs because I want to learn, but at the same time I want to have my PC be used for something. So I mean, it gets used for school, games, and etc. But I also like doing these random tests as well too. All right, so that's gonna do it, guys. This video was pretty good to put together, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good day.